It's the 40 Club, celebration of life. Didn't think I'd make 20, but I made it twice. I made it twice, that's right, I made it twice. Didn't think I'd make 20, but I made it twice. It's the 40 Club, celebration of life. Didn't think I'd make 20, but I made it twice. I'm just glad to be here though. Twice, that's right, I made it twice. Didn't think I'd make 20, but
hello and welcome back to HWLRADIO.COM. You're here with your main man Hollywood, and today I really didn't need no topic because I really didn't need shit to start from, except for I was hollering at my nigga the other day, and the discussion that we had, I was like, man, this sounds like a show because people gotta hear it. And we was talking about how Charlemagne the God got his, he's doing a whole bunch of shit where it's like he's veering off to do his own thing. And my number one thing I said was, you're supposed to want everybody to veer off and build up their own business and program, but there's something about our people to where it doesn't go as planned. We are always infiltrated, and that's what I said is a Bible verse. Exodus 23 chapter and 8th verse. Go ahead and check that out, and it's going to explain to you how a gift destroys our people, and it's going to tell you how, but I'm going to explain to you how. All right. And like I was telling him, look at all of the big groups of people that was black that came out. They always got infiltrated by a gift, a big pot of money. That's the gift where our people will sell out everybody else. And this is the thing that they fail to realize. They ruining any chance of longevity with y'all because they know one thing. Together, you could fall. Angela Yee could pick you back up. She could fall. You could pick her back up. DJ Envy could fall. Both of y'all pick them back up. You see, you get what I'm saying. But somehow our people just burn all them damn bridges and they forget about the base. The base what made them. And that's why I'm saying, Breakfast Club, please don't do the shit and reenact the history. That's what history is for, to show us what the fuck done happened before time, and don't let it happen this time. That's what the Bible is, a history book, and it's trying to tell you what happened that time and don't do it this time. But to each his own. I'ma walk by it. I can't guarantee you are. But I told him, I was like, man, and who do you think doing that? His response was like, these niggas, man, and this and that. And I was like, okay, well, let me break it down to you like this. How about this one? If somebody sets up you to hate another person, and then you hate this person, you go, and now you hate this person. Now you doing everything and sabotaging this person. Like, who is the guilty one? Because this person is actually trained to think like that. They wouldn't be thinking like that if they wasn't trained. That's why I say that brainwashing is deep, because they got us brainwashed to hate each other. Because the number one thing, look, I told him who did it. This motherfucker, I told him who constructed it. His number one thing was going back to us. And that's what I got through to him, and that's when I made it clear, because I'm like, look, motherfucker, that is not the damn point I'm trying to tell you, nigga. I'm telling you, these motherfuckers trained it, but no, you have a fucking problem saying they. You have a problem saying they. Yeah, we guilty to a certain extent, but if you're trained to think like that, then who is really in fucking control of the fucking problem? The fucking trainer. They trained you to think like that. You can get dogs. Dogs could be nice little puppies. You train them to be fighters. Now all of a sudden they want to fight every dog they get around instead of play with every dog they get around. Yeah, puppies will fight sometimes, but when you train a dog to be a fighter, the only thing he know when he see another dog is to fight. And maybe that's what some people need to hear for it to get through to them and sink in. We are being manipulated to hate one another, and we need to snap out of that. Breakfast Club, make sure that y'all lead by example and keep the base. Keep the Breakfast Club. Everybody, even if you mad at them, do your own thing, get your own money, but make sure you keep that base, because once they remove that base, all the pieces always fall. And then they come back 15 years later trying to do some bullshit ass reunion that don't nobody even care for no more. When in that 15 years they could have built up the next generation of broadcasters of all this shit if we worked together. And that's the message of this video. Black people, start working together. Whether you hate the motherfucker or not, it's gonna be beneficial for your kids. And maybe your kids won't be growing up with that hate theyself mentality, because that's the chain we got to break before we can even do anything together. And that's going to be the show for today, and I'm out.